YT, end of day one, I'm with 9-0 Andrew Noworaj. How's it going, Andrew?
Better than expected.
Better than expected? But the reaction people got, like, there were stories about your pool, and I know as strong players like to talk about, like, you should be able to build with any pool, but there's a lot of noise about your specific pool. When you opened it, what was your first impression?
Well, my first impression was I looked at the multicolored section from Emonket, and I saw Nissa Stewart of Elements. All right, cool. Looks like I'm going to be fighting with the Gatewatch for this tournament. Then I flipped over the deck to the Hour of Devastation and looked at the multicolor again. Nicol Bolas, God Pharaoh, and the Scarab God. All right, you know what? I'm changing sides. We're all Team Nicol Bolas. Ended up playing 4 colors in the deck, jammed both sides, tried to find the happy medium. Bolas and Nissa working together, pretty good team actually. Killed a lot of players from 17 out of basically nowhere.
Wow. Was it hard to make the mana, the color work together, or did you have enough pieces to do that?
I had enough pieces to do it, and those are pretty late game cards, so you don't need the mana to be there early. I had Traveler's Amulet, Manolith, a couple of mana fixing lands. It all came together pretty well. Like, I'm very satisfied, obviously, with the deck and records. You can't ask for more.
So on Twitter and everything else, there's a lot of complaints about losing to Bolas. Did you face Bolas as well at the top tables a lot? Like Gerard Fabiano said he started 5-0, lost to Bolas 3 in a row, I think, is what he said. And then you faced Bolas in the last round as well for the fight to go 9-0, right?
Well, I was actually the first of the players to give a loss to Gerard in round 6. My Bolas was losing a fight to his Locust God until I used Bolas' +2 ability to find his Bantu's Last Reckoning, cleared the board, and took over from there. So that was fantastic. In the last round, game 1, things were looking grim for me because my opponent was the first one to resolve a Bolas. Used the +2 ability, stole my Scarab God. Okay, alright. That card is more fun when it's on your side than their side. But I was able to engineer an attack with my Nissa to put my opponent at exactly 7, and then I held on for 3 or 4 turns with Nicol Bolas in my hand, just searching desperately for the red mana source that I needed to win. My opponent, fortunately, didn't get any life in the intervening time. I managed to top deck at the very last moment with red source, slammed Nicol Bolas, and got out of game 1 alive.
I just love the genuine smile, because I've known Andrew for a long time, we've played for a long time, and just to see that genuine satisfaction, that was awesome to see, honestly.
I had to take a picture of that board state. It doesn't happen all that often.
So he probably didn't know that you also had Bolas.
Yeah, he didn't know, and I don't think he was expecting it. The tendency I find some players have is when you have like a bomb mythic, you think, okay, it's on my side, I don't have to worry about it out of the other deck. Like, I've done that myself, I've lost match, I think he can't possibly have a Wrath, I've got a Wrath, how many are there? Sure enough, he had the Wrath. But,
So the last set is like Glorybringer was the story of that set. Are we saying Nicol Bolas is like rightfully the story of this set, or are people exaggerating?
I think Nicol Bolas is probably not the card you want the most. Like, I felt Scarab God was more powerful, more impactful, easier to cast. Like, if I had to pick between the two, I would take the Scarab God, despite my love for Nicol Bolas and Planeswalkers in general.
All right, last question. How prepared are you for tomorrow, and what kind of archetype? There's been a lot of talk from people I've interviewed who have done well today, Robert Lombardi, Doug Potter, strong proponents of the blue-red or red-based strategy. What's your take on that?
Well, I have to tell you, I'm not really prepared for drafting tomorrow. I did 1 league on Moto. I played 1 match, and I'll finish it at some point.
All right. Good luck tomorrow, Andrew. I'll be taking that.
Thank you very much.